inside today's news video, we just got our contest revealed, Maker AI update, and a bunch of creator updates that are super important to building. So strap in, let's get started, and let me show you some moves real quick. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, if that was nice moves, comment down below, nice moves. Now you guys know me, I like to start off with the boring stuff first inside my videos, so let's go over the creator updates. We received this announcement from Chase, a recroom employee, saying, "Hey creators and moderators, we're making improvements to the creator moderation tools we launched in February, including a brand new instance refresh button to help fix broken or trolled room instances quickly. You can also view room ban history directly from player profiles and unban players across multiple rooms at once." We have this developer blog about it, and these changes are being released in the next update that is going to be shipping next week. We appreciate all the feedback you shared to help us improve these tools. And before we go into these new creator tools, yes, that's right, we're not getting an update this week, but next week we're going to be getting an update where we will receive these updates. Inside the developer blog, they go on to talk about instance refreshing. They're giving room moderators, owners, and contributors more control over room instances. And room instances sometimes end up in wonky states. Circuits may not work correctly, or another player may have trolled the instance. We're always working to make rooms more resilient to these issues, but we wanted to provide you all with a tool that can help in the meantime. You can use the instance refresh button on the This Room page to refresh a room instance, and upon refreshing, all players in the instance will reload the room and respawn at the room start. We limit how often a room can be refreshed to once every minute, and you must also be in the room instance that you want to refresh as well. When it comes to viewing ban history though, when they introduced the ability to provide reasons for room bans, we heard from those of you with a large room ban list that it can be difficult to find the player you are looking for. We still have plans to add a search bar to this page, but we've added a view room ban history button to player profiles in the meantime. If you're looking for a specific player banned in your room, visit the room, search for the player via the people menu, and click room ban, and view room ban history. You can also room ban them inside this UI as well, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Now when it comes to unbanning players from multiple rooms at once, for years, moderators and owners could ban players from other rooms they own, co-own, or moderate. However, you couldn't do that in reverse. It was impossible to unban a player from other rooms you own, co-own, or moderate. You needed to visit each room to unban the player, and that's a big yikes. So they improved the experience so that you now have the option to unban across all rooms at the same time. First of all, thank you again for all the feedback, it's very much appreciated, and as a reminder, these changes are being released in the next update next week. Let us know what you think about these new additions. And this goes for any announcement we cover in this video. If you want to check out any announcement, I will have the Creator Hub Discord link inside the description below where most of these actual announcements are at. Join that server if you haven't already. In other news, we got some pretty exciting stuff for our next contest. Sean was talking about the next Creator AMA that will take place on Tuesday, April 29th at 3 p.m. PST, your local time, in the Creator Hub Discord, in general, Creator AMA voice channel. GRIBBLY will be the guest speaker, and get your questions in ASAP for the best chance of having them upvoted and answered. But another cool thing about this Creator AMA is that Rec Room will have a build contest teaser image to share for the first time during the AMA. If you want to submit and upvote questions for us to answer here, you guys can check it out in that forum link that's there. And if you want to actually reserve your spot for the Creator AMA, which will give you a little announcement when it's ready to be, started and stuff like that, you can also do that at that link there. It is insane because they just dropped this out of nowhere. People have been wanting a contest forever, and now we know that our next contest is going to be a building contest now. We don't know the theme or really anything else other than it being a building contest, but we will have higher chances of being able to actually guess what exactly this contest is with the teaser image. Reminder, this is in 5 days, and of course, join the Discord. Now, Maker AI isn't safe either. An announcement from a recroom employee saying read more about Maker AI and what's coming up next in our most recent blog post. But they also have this little excerpt. Jump in, experiment with Maker AI, and let us know what you think. Your feedback is shaping the future of this feature, and we're just getting started. If you have any thoughts, please go here to let them know. Now, inside of Maker AI Early Insights and what's exactly next, in this developer blog, they go on to say, huge thanks to everyone who jumped in and tested out Maker AI so far. Every prompt, success, and failure is helping us better understand how people want to interact with Maker AI. With an experimental feature like this, it's helpful to understand where it's hitting the mark or missing missing it. One of the clearest takeaways so far is that engagement is very high. Even with its currently limited functionality and confinement to the dorm, we expected interest, but we have been surprised by the overall level of use. Here's what the average player is doing right now: spending over 35 minutes with Maker AI, issuing over 300 prompts, that's insane, and generating more than 20 textures or canvases. These numbers are pretty surprising for a feature that's still so early. When it comes to cost and sustainability, with great usage comes great cost. The level of engagement is helping us get a handle on the resource demands of supporting AI-driven tools for creators, and no one else has a feature quite like this, so there's no template to follow. We're learning by doing. We launched Maker AI as an experimental feature for Plus members to try out in their dorm, and we wanted to get some real data on how people would use Maker AI. Right now, it looks like the money we'd spent to support a month of Maker AI for an individual is way higher than the Rec Room Plus net revenue we get from the subscription. Rec Room Plus players will continue to be able to use Maker AI in their dorm for the next month or so as we add new features, but we don't plan to link Maker AI to Rec Room Plus. When it's fully released outside the dorm, doing so would leave us financially upside down on each player using Maker AI. We want Maker AI to be accessible to everyone, whether you're a new player who just wants to check it out or a pro who's looking for consistent speed boosts, and we need to find the business model that lets us offer that. Additionally, over the coming months, we also have a lot of optimization to do to bring down the cost of popular AI requests. As an example, texture generation is one of the most popular features, but also one of the most expensive. If they could bring down the cost of that feature and others, we can bring down the overall cost to Maker AI for players when it releases on a standalone feature. So it won't always be Rec Room Plus, that's great to hear. But what's coming next? Keep using Maker AI and keep giving us feedback. That usage is really valuable in helping us improve Maker AI, and we expect usage to ramp up even further as we roll out Maker AI's new capability, circuit graph generation. While it won't be able to generate every circuit under the sun, it's already surprising us with the quality and complexity of what it can build. As with all generative tools, there will be some trial and error, debugging, reprompting, or refinement. I also have this image of Maker AI early insights of GRIBBLY just messing around with the Maker AI. I will play that now.
Will you make this robot chase me around?
Let's make the tiny bot follow you around. I'll set up a behavior for it now. The tiny bot is now set up to follow you around. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to do.
Can you make him hover about a meter off the ground while he's chasing me?
The tiny bot is now set to hover about a meter off the ground while it follows you. Enjoy your new floating companion.
Okay, will you make it so that the bot stops moving for 3 seconds when I hit it with a laser projectile?
The tiny bot is now set to stop moving for 3 seconds when it is hit by a laser projectile. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to do.
I'm gonna turn on gravity for him. Okay. Okay, will you make it so that when he's been hit 3 times by a laser projectile, he resets?
The tiny bot is now set to reset after being hit 3 times by a laser projectile.
Right,
If there's anything else you'd like to adjust, just let me know.
2, and 3. Okay, you reset. 1, 2. I'll let him get up. Yeah, come at me, bro.
The tiny bot will now play an explosion sound when it resets. If you need any more changes, just let me know.
Okay, that's 1, 2, whoa, and 3. That was cool. Will you make 5 copies of that robot for me?
I've created a laser shotgun for you. If you'd like it placed in a specific location, just let me know when you'd like it.
Now, out of the gate, we think this capability will be the most useful if you're already a circuits pro. We believe it's going to significantly accelerate your ability to create large circuit graphs, and you probably will have the best intuition about how to prompt the AI to generate useful circuits and debug any errors. Still, if you've never touched circuits before, this could be your on-ramp. The AI just doesn't generate the circuit. It lays out a tidy grid for readability. It's actually a great learning tool. We feel it's important to note that this feature was not trained on any in-game circuit graphs. Instead, we're able to leverage the fact that LLMs are already very good at writing code without any training data from us. We're asking Maker AI to write code, which it knows, then we translate that code into circuits, which it doesn't. No code is ever pushed to the client, just circuits, and no circuits data is used for training Maker AI. But let us know what you think. If you haven't checked out Maker AI yet, give it a shot. It'll stay in the dorm room only for Rec Room Plus members for the next few weeks, and just be warned, Rec Room Plus can trial this feature out before everybody else, but Maker AI will not be a Rec Room Plus exclusive feature upon release. Basically, if you have Rec Room Plus, you can try out this feature early, but it won't always be like that. Everybody will have access to Maker AI soon, until we build a plan for Maker AI to be available everywhere. So whether you're an experienced builder or just starting out, it's already proving to be a surprisingly fun and interesting tool for creativity. We especially enjoyed Bear to Bears change something in the room, and I'll guess what you changed a game. Not that we were expecting ... And it's just a little snippet of Bear to Bear's, stream of him messing with Maker AI and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Jump in, experiment, and let us know what you think. Your feedback is shaping the future of this feature, and we're just getting started. If you got any thoughts, please go here to let us know. And kind of just like a little side note here, Rec Room servers were down not too long ago. If you ever find yourself struggling to log in, and it might be the servers messing up and stuff like that, it's very helpful to be inside the Rec Room Discord server, so you're at least informed on what could be happening. Sometimes Rec Room just doesn't work, even when the servers are perfectly fine. And that's pretty normal. Also, if you didn't know already, you can search for Rec Room Plus items that are usually unlisted, and it'll show the price being -1 token. Rec Room had thought that they patched this last update, but it seems like they didn't. And -1 token, do you get a token for buying the item? So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I'm kind of stuck on this island. I have no way of getting home, but I do have channel memberships to actually shout out. If you don't know already, my channel has channel memberships, and if you guys are inside my channel memberships, then you get shout outs in every single video. And of course, these people include Cam VR, Misha, Not the Pup, Toms, KobeFan76, Cam, Dexstorms, Nico, Names Unlisted, Nolan, The Dragon Boy, Garlic Bread, It's Freddy RR, Dozer, BBB, Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix69, and of course, Box David. Thank you for being a part of the membership, and of course, Let's get back to the end of the video. And at the moment, that's everything new inside of Rec Room right now. Tons of Rec Room announcements about new features coming soon, and just a small little bit of community stuff. If you guys want more community stuff or want to learn about other Rec Room news and things like that of that nature, then of course check out my previous videos. Not the bunny video, but the last two videos other than that video. Oh god, the bunny video. Like and subscribe, people. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, I will catch you guys inside the next one. And how are my eyes? Is this W Riz? Wait, hold on. Someone make an edit. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for real this time. I'll see you guys later. Bye!